Hey guys. Hey guys, it's Gamer Central here. And since I'm on a time schedule right now, I I'll make my predictions quick. So for week three was kind of the weekend of surprises, of upsets, cuz the Jaguars destroyed the Ravens in London. The Lions the Lions lost to the Falcons in a close game, 30-26. Falcons winning, and due to a controversial call, we were inches away from winning the game, but we lost that game. The Patriots beat the Texans 36-33 in a close game. The Jets won, which is crazy because the Jets, like I said, are garbage. So they beat the Dolphins 20-6. The Steelers lost to the Bears 17-23. The Bills surprisingly beat the Broncos 26-16. Panthers lost to the Saints, surprisingly getting destroyed 34-13. But the Vikings the Vikings pretty much destroyed the Bucks 34-17. The Colts won against the Browns in Indianapolis. The Eagles beat the winless Giants, and now the Giants are 0-3. And they have a chance to come back in the play and to get to the playoffs. But if they lose their next game, which is against, I'm pretty sure it's against the. Hold on, I'll get to that in a little bit. The Seahawks lost again. The Seahawks lost against the Titans, 27-33. Sadly, because I'm a Seahawks fan. The Packers beat the Bengals in overtime, 27-24. The Chargers lost again, but to the Chiefs this time. The Raiders lost to the Redskins 10-27. The Cowboys beat the Cardinals 28-17. And for my week 4 predictions, the Packers. I predict this Thursday night is the Bears-Packers game. I'm going for the Packers in that game. I think they're gonna win in Green Bay against the trash Bears, who play better at home than on the road. I predict the Saints on Sunday to beat the Dolphins in London. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in London. In the morning at 10 a.m. over here in California, I predict the Patriots to beat the Panthers. I predict the Jaguars to beat the Jets. I predict the Falcons to beat the Bills. I predict the Ravens to beat the Steelers. Even though it says that the Ravens have a 23% chance of winning, but the rivalry is real between the Steelers and the Ravens. It is, so that's why I think the Ravens are gonna win in Baltimore, because the rivalry. Bengals, Browns. I predict the Bengals to win their first game of the season. Lions, Vikings. I predict the Lions to win that game because they're a Super Bowl contender. Even though people may think they're not, they are. Especially with the MVP caliber quarterback Matthew Stafford. I predict the Cowboys to beat the Rams. I predict the Texans to beat the Titans. I predict the Cardinals to beat the 49ers. I predict the Buccaneers to beat the Giants. I thought the Giants were gonna make it to the playoffs this year because of how well they did last year, but something happened. I don't know what happened. I think I think it has to do with chemistry issues because Brandon Marshall's new on the team for the Giants, and we usually when you have a new player on your team, it takes a little while for them to get back to how they usually play. Which is why I think that the Giants aren't gonna make it to the that they're not gonna make it to the playoffs this year, but next year I think they will. With the way they're playing, I mean their defense is great, but their offense is trash surprisingly because it's surprising to me because Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls against the GOAT quarterback in Tom Brady. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know how you can go from doing that to losing games left and right. I predict the Eagles to beat the Chargers. I predict the Broncos to beat the Raiders in Denver because the Broncos have shown this year that they are a dangerous team to play against, especially in Denver, Colorado. I predict the Seahawks to beat the Colts because we're playing in Seattle. And I predict the Chiefs to beat the Redskins 34 to... No, I predict the Chiefs to beat the Redskins like 34-10. And yeah, that's my predictions. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I know this video was quick, but I promise soon, you guys will see soon. I will make up for it by releasing a banger video, a lit video, a fire video. Alright, so watch out for that. Make sure, but like I said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Also, one more thing. I mean, I didn't watch the game Monday on TV because I was kind of upset about what happened this weekend with the controversy with in the NFL with players kneeling and sitting during the national anthem. I see where they're coming from because not all people are treated the same way in the U.S. especially, but and I understand what Donald Trump did. He said a couple of things that is unacceptable, but at the same time you can't kneel. Well, yeah, it's against the rules according to the NFL rules. And kneeling during the national anthem, you can't do that. And it's wrong too, because even though you're protesting, it's what you're protesting about has nothing to do with the flag. But if you're kneeling during the national anthem, you're pretty much protesting the flag and the national anthem. And that pisses me off because, because some people in this world, are so ungrateful that it's crazy. They just don't care about about the soldiers who risked their lives in combat to grant our freedom, to grant our freedom of speech. So, I mean, kneeling during the national anthem, to me and a lot of other people is, I mean, yeah, to me and a lot of other people is a sign of disrespect to the veterans. I mean, you can protest, but at the same time, don't do it during the national anthem. Do it before or after the national anthem. Because I know you want a change. I know you want the U.S. to change and be better. But when you're doing it but when you're protesting during the national anthem, all you're gonna do is piss people off. Honestly. That's why I say, which is why, no matter what's going on in the U.S., I ask people to stand, like everybody to stand, because when we stand, it shows unity. It shows that whatever we're going through, we can get past it. And I said this before, I mean, I don't really like Donald Trump as our president, but then again, we were screwed either way last year in the election when as soon as we knew who the final two were in Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, because both of them are not aren't trustworthy. But yeah, I mean, Donald Trump says some things, but the thing is, it happened to be. I mean, after and with everything that's been going on in the U.S., it just happened to be, and they just the owners just happened to do this the after Donald Trump called the NFL SOBs, and that, I mean, and it's, to me, it's like, where were you before that? Where were you when the U.S. was struggling, or when we were going through racism, even before Donald Trump was our president? And that like I said, that pisses me off. But anyways, guys, on this note, I hope everybody has a great day. And if they're not, I hope you have a better day. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Again.